Our new video, WestJet JiDion just ended his career. I could have sworn I watched a video from WestJet maybe a month ago about JiDion. This can't be about the same thing, is it? Alright, well, we'll just get right into it.
Day for the unemployed. JiDion is currently under fire for working with an actual child in the EDP thing.
I feel like I am a victim of JiDion because he
I have not watched this, actually. I'm debating on whether to watch this now because I heard it's like really long, though.
encouraged me to keep talking to him.
The JiDion response may be one of the worst videos I've seen in years. This guy is JiDion admits and shows proof he invited prolific EDP 445 to his Discord full of children. JiDion is probably the most predator catcher on Earth, to the point he puts literal children in the firing line of actual.
I've said this before. I will say it again. I think what he's doing is good. However, I genuinely believe he gives no fucks about anybody. He's entirely doing it for content. That's just my opinion on this right here. Now, look, granted, a lot of good's coming from him for what he's doing, but he's not in it. He does not fucking care. He really doesn't. It's just he pivoted his content to something entirely different. And I think this is kind of proof here, right?
Have a job and don't know who JiDion is? He's a multi-millionaire catching YouTuber, so obviously this isn't a good look for him, which, you know, prompted a response. The miner in question also had a response, so we'll be checking both of these out.
So the claims are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed.
Yeah, these are some serious claims.
All right, this reminds me a lot of the Nux Taku leaflet situation of the Discord. Did he? I don't know the context of it, right? Did he actually really know EDP was a PDF and actually invited him to his Discord? There's no way he did this, right? Like this had to have been before everything came out, right?
Claims going on.
The other claims is that I forced and pressured her into keep on being in contact with EDP. And the third claim is that I forced and demanded that she not go to the police, even though that she was talking to EDP.
Kayla Hoskins is the victim being referenced in the sting operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP 445? Well, she was a huge fan of JiDion, and she was in his Discord server. EDP, after being invited by JiDion to his public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Wait, look, they're not telling me when. I want to know, when did EDP join? Did EDP join way years ago, or did this all happen recently?
Now, the reason why people believe that EDP met her through my Discord is because I was under the impression that's how it happened. And I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us,
you know, oopsies, I accidentally invited a...
Wait. Hold on. What? Me hear this again?
When he was put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us,
you know, oopsies, I accidentally invited a into my Discord full of kids.
Are you fucking retarded, JiDion? If you wanted to have an interview with him and you knew of his past, why not create you a temporary fucking Discord? Because you don't want him to be able to interact with anybody in your Discord. Dude, this is just stupid.
A bit of an oversight, but going on.
The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believed that's how he found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurrence. Okay. But as it turned
all right. Okay, at least he's taking accountability, right? So he's acknowledging, yeah, it was fucking stupid for him to invite EDP to his Discord server to have an interview with him. At least he is acknowledging that. He's taking accountability that She probably met him through this right here. I'm glad that he's actually taking kind of accountability on this.
Turns out, Kayla herself in the documentary stated that she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord. Well, EDP was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st. And he was banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute.
We ain't doing no goddamn interview until I'm compensated, my nigga.
Even EDP got his hustle on. What's your excuse?
And also, here's the message log of all the things that he said in my Discord. And I know it's a lot of stuff, but yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord.
Stay in there.
No, it's a lot of.
This is from 2023. This is a fucking long time ago.
Stuff. But yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord.
Bro, let him stay in there for like over 6 hours. Oof.
Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla.
I was thinking this happened like this year, maybe.
Server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her. She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying, JiDion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well, we did a lot of digging through the Discord server, and this is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots and everything.
So she deleted her Discord account. Cool, going on.
Now, fast forward on June 28th. So this is 5 days after she first went public in my Discord server saying that she was talking to EDP. She was telling users in my public VC of a Discord of 130,000 people that she was talking to EDP. And this is what the users in that VC told her when she was telling them that.
Dude, I am so fucking lost here because June was literally just 2 months ago. And this shit happened in June 3 years ago. So are we talking about of what she said 2 months ago or what she said 3 years ago?
That she was talking to a predator and that she's underage.
In the text messages, do you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
like,
good.
Clearly and multiple times?
Yeah.
And he yeah, that's straight up wild.
It's insane.
You can just send this to the FBI tip line if you want.
And again, after all of these people told her that she should stop talking with him and go to law enforcement, she just never.
This had to have been 3 years ago.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like call the police? I guess.
Yeah, but I guess I'm trying to get more evidence though, and then I need to get like, I don't know.
I mean, she is.
Okay, I see what she's trying to do here. And this is the problem, right? He created this community where he's trying to catch predators and shit. So now he has underage kids trying to imitate him and doing the same shit. So she's underage and she's putting herself in harm's way to try to catch this fucking predator EDP.
She is still a child who's naive and stupid. And just because the Discord tried to stop her, it doesn't mean you don't have to anymore.
When I first got on the call with her, I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage. So I came up with some clever ideas to where we could switch off and I could take over communication and she wouldn't have to. Here's one of those examples that I gave her. Maybe we could say something like, hey, my parents switched providers and I couldn't get my number, so this is my new one. And then it'd be a number that we could text through.
So she is a child, and obviously she's stupid, but this is definitely the right direction to go.
If another YouTuber is gonna make
No. This is entirely fucking retarded on his part. If you know she is a minor and she's talking to a fucking potential well-known predator, why are you not trying to get a hold of her parents? This conversation with her should not be happening whatsoever. Her parents should be, dude, this is so ass. No, you're trying to work with no, dude, no, what the fuck are you doing? Just fucking either ban her off the fucking server, tell her to stop, or try to get a hold of her.
Clout off of my situation, so am I. TF, that's wrong to take full credit off of something. You're just too young to realize it. And the crazy thing is this isn't about a clout situation because it's really a tragic one.
Am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're not harming anybody. And I don't think I was harming anybody.
And especially when you're my age, if you're 16, people are going to think that you're young and dumb. So you kind of have to be
you are.
You have to make your own opportunities.
I feel like there's a limit, you know, talking to a to get some internet followers might be the line, you know, but
in all honesty though, you see how she like she said, she's young and stupid. She's highly impressionable. She's a fan of JiDion. She's watching JiDion do this predator catching shit for a long time. So she likes to think that she wants to grow up and be just like him. She wants to be a YouTuber who goes around and catching pedophiles. That's literally what's happening here. She looks up to JiDion, and now she's trying to emulate his success. So I mean, I don't.
But alas, she is a child.
She's stupid, but I understand it. I understand why, that she's thinking this right here.
So majority of the blame here would unfortunately fall on JiDion, no matter her intentions.
Absolutely.
She is naive. She is a child.
Right.
The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been talking to him is her parents, which I also told them.
Sure, you're aware of everything that's happening.
He did.
Yes, my daughter always communicates to me.
And B, law enforcement.
You can't be serious, JiDion. You can't be serious. Her mom hardly knows a fucking speck of English. And you're like, oh yeah, I talked to her mom. Dude, this means I literally jack shit.
Enforcement. I didn't want anybody else and nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP. That's why me and Skeeter wanted to take over communication.
No. At this point, it's entirely fucked. You tell her to either stop talking to him or you just ban, and if she doesn't, you ban her off of fucking Discord. That's what you should be doing here. I understand you're trying, you're wanting to catch EDP so fucking bad, but no, you just fucking ban her off the Discord. This is not the right way to do about it.
That's what I'm saying. I think we should I'll be like, yo, could you give us your information? We'll give it right back to you. You can change it.
Playing devil's advocate, this is a very difficult situation for JiDion. You know, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. She doesn't want to give him the communication.
No,
she sort of wants to talk to him.
No, he's not. He just wants to take over because, like I said, I genuinely believe this. He does not give a fuck about any of this. It's entirely views and clicks to him. I'm not gonna fault him for that. I think what he's doing is fucking great for the fucking for the world. But that's the truth of it. He just wants that. He does not genuinely give a fuck what happens to this girl. That's my honest opinion.
Herself, what can he really do?
How am I supposed to win?
That girl's safety should be fucking priority number one.
Like, I guess you could make the argument that, avoiding this completely and putting a full stop to it was the right move.
Kayla
yes, absolutely.
Detectives told her that it was okay for her to post a video to talk about the situation, which, looking back on now, I know is pretty weird, and I personally highly doubt that a detective would tell a minor to come out and make a YouTube video about a situation with
I don't believe that either.
Kayla went public first about this entire situation, not only going public with it, but also dropping the chat logs as well.
Hello, my name is Kayla and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15.
Hey, hate the game, not the player. She wanted the views. Look how many exclamation marks, man.
He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is the only reason why me and Skeeter went public with it afterwards, because everybody already knew that we were involved in the situation. About a year ago, she dropped a video titled, "What JiDion Did Will Shock You." And this is what she had to say.
When I realized something was wrong, I spoke to a moderator in JiDion's Discord server, who happened to be someone I was kind of besties with at the time. But for her own privacy and safety, I won't say her name. I explained the situation, and soon everyone in the voice call started asking questions. Someone told Insight about what happened, and he ended up joining the voice call as well, and asked me if I wanted to be bait.
The thing is, JiDion has receipts for most of this stuff, and she's not looking like a reliable narrator with her, deleted Discord account, as well as comments shut down on her recent video.
And then Kayla decided to give herself up as tribute. I'll play the clip.
What?
Hey, listen,
I
listen,
mean,
inside.
to be honest, I don't mind doing it, and I don't think my parents would mind.
Her parents wouldn't mind using her as bait to catch a file on the internet.
And sadly, but also weirdly, this was not the only time that Kayla was trying to be an IRL decoy to meet EDP in person. Since she never gave us the logins nor let us do the plan that we had of switching.
This is so fucked, man. I'm disappointed in this guy because I don't care what fucking anybody says. The correct move was to tell her, hey, you cease all contact with him. If you don't, I'm just gonna ban you from the Discord. That's what should have happened. None of this entertaining and trying to get her to switch over information just so they can catch him. So stupid. They should just ban off the Discord.
Getting an adult decoy, so that way when EDP came to meet, we can have an adult decoy there. Now, I had asked her to send me some photos of her, and she sent me these photos right here. With these photos, we found an actress that looks fairly similar to her. So I just find it weird that she's saying that we were forcing her to keep on talking to EDP when we're jumping through all these different hoops. I mean, if we can find an actress that looks just like her, then why wouldn't we just take over the communication?
Right, because she's stupid, right? But she's at the same time, she's not that stupid where this girl's smart in a way that she's 15, 16 years old. She thinks she could potentially make a career off of this because she's grown up watching JiDion do the same thing. So she's willing to try to accomplish the same thing by doing the same thing. So she's worried that JiDion's trying to take all the fame for himself. And that's what it mostly boils down to. They're all in it for the money. Granted, it's for the better good, but they're all in it for the money.
It just, to me personally,
I feel like I am a victim of JiDion because he encouraged me to keep talking to him.
And apparently she alleged JiDion for many other things. JiDion is a scam artist. JiDion is being controlled by the Illuminati. He's friends with multiple pedophiles.
What I can say is that it's not called the Illuminati, but something relatively similar does exist, and it is terrifying. Go against a country in the Middle East and support a country that's blue and white in the Middle East. And if I didn't do that, my sponsors would be taken away.
Oh, brother! All roads lead to Israel, so I guess JiDion's an Israeli puppet. I guess you could say that Illuminati is real. So apparently there's a bit of a back and forth because people think she made a fake police report.
Frantically, just spam texting me. And he's like, I have undeniable proof that you have a police report, da-da-da. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, I'll put screenshots of it in this video, but the whole time I'm like, okay, so can you tell your audience that I didn't make a fake police report? Because people are literally threatening to dox me because they thought that I did make a fake police report.
And there is a police report. I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it or not. I don't know. Only Kayla can get the updates from the FBI. So that's on her. I'm not gonna have any more contact with her or anything, and I'm not talking about the situation ever again.
I told JiDion every
you
single
should have done
time
this from
that
the very
EDP
beginning.
would send me texts, but he would never tell me to block him or anything.
I want you to block him on your phone, right?
The documentary definitely made JiDion look a lot worse than he really was.
For a long time, I was his little puppet.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, this part of the documentary actually hurt my feelings the most because, you know, she's pretty much saying that I victimized her more than an actual. I'm not here to fight what she said. You know, if she truly feels like that, then that's how she feels.
And JiDion's been really nice to her. I'm gonna read his pinned comment. I'm seeing a lot of disgusting comments saying she asked for this or she deserved. Please stop. She was a minor and EDP is the only villain who should be getting not Kayla. Please, if you have any respect for me, have respect for her. Also, as soon as we weren't able to get the information for her to stop talking to him, I should have removed myself. This catch was my first and taught me so much of what not to do, but there is still hope with the FBI involved. Maybe he'll be arrested. Who knows? God bless you all.
Also, she's been threatening to sue me a lot lately. Like in her video that she made about me recently, she threatened that I would be inside of a lawsuit.
I mean, at this point, what does JiDion even pay you for? Especially you inside. I can't wait to see you all inside a lawsuit next.
And somebody in her comment section said, hey, why are you gonna sue JiDion but not EDP? And she replied with, EDP doesn't have any money.
Bruh. Ooh, he shouldn't have said he was a multimillionaire.
And he even asked for which the I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's big brains, you know?
And the reason why this is making me so frustrated is because I told her multiple times to never say
or send anything explicit to him if she was going to continue talking to him.
And again, JiDion knows himself that he should have never entertained the idea either way.
Right, absolutely.
Stopped everything.
And I got her acknowledging that fact. I'm going to roll the clip. Did you take the picture of yourself, or did you go on Google?
No. I did not send anything to anyone.
So you never sent him anything?
Not. I think, I will say this, you even told me not to do that. Because the idea was for him to, like, so she kept asking, you know, so we were trying to figure out something.
I told you to never send him anything, correct?
Yes.
JiDion then shows more Discord logs.
It's so stupid because the conversation said you shouldn't be talking to him at all. But it's like, she had surgery. Kidney pain is painful though. Drink your water. Kinda answered you put that pic in vanish mode. I need jerk off material.
Might have sent something.
But you could tell by his reply that
oh my god,
it was something. And I mean, oh my gosh, man. The fact that she could have potentially been sending that stuff to him before we got involved is very, very, very disturbing.
I'm actually playing the Mark Norman joke this time.
Makes you wonder, you think there's ever been any smart kids out there who would flirt with just for the candy? Now you're like, hey, Timmy, don't talk to that guy. He's a child. I know what I'm doing.
To my knowledge, the Illuminati is a whole group of Satanists, right? And what's funny about that is, I don't know if Kayla still is or not, but she used to be, or she might still be, a Satanist. She had it in her profile right there. So, like, I don't understand why she keeps on saying I'm in the Illuminati.
And I want to make this abundantly.
That's not fair, man. That's not fair. That is not. She was 15, 16 years old, dude. Kids are fucking stupid. They're rebels at that point. That's not fair to say that she's a fucking Satanist because of her 15-year-old Discord profile.
Clear. There is no denying that JiDion is a full-blown idiot for letting EDP in his server and like keeping him there for 7 hours. He is very content-brained, and I think it was a huge oversight to, you know, not.
I'm glad you fucking said it. He is insanely content-brained. That's the only reason why he does this shit for.
Not end communication with her immediately. The girl's actions as a child we can write off as being naive and immature, but as an adult, she still made the claim that she was more of a victim to JiDion than, you know, an actual which I think is insane. She wanted to be an IRL decoy, but if you're actually 15, you're not a decoy. You're an
absolutely right. This is so true. Well, this is why I respect Chris Hansen so much more, right? He goes about this shit and does it the right way. Even JiDion to this date, when he does these, a lot of times sometimes they just don't get charged. He just doesn't do it the right way. It's up to the actual police and how they handle that. A lot of time you need to work with them from the very get-go.
An actual victim. Like what? She didn't realize the internet has all the receipts. She heard multimillionaire and wanted to capitalize on that, lol. She's just a girl, man. She couldn't tell the fat black guys apart. I will always stand by that. The only reason someone like Kayla would even do this is because people like JiDion turned this into content that can make you famous instead of truly aiding making the world better. Vigilantism also rarely results in convictions. The bottom line is that JiDion helped foster the environment where EDP could exist without actual criminal consequences.
I don't know about that. Like I said, JiDion obviously turned this into a content. He pivoted towards here, and I think that's fine. In the grand scheme of things, I think he's doing a good service to the world, and I hope he continues to catch these people. Right? One less pedophile off the street is better than no pedophile off the street, right? So I hope he continues to do so here. But at the same time, when you have a conversation like this girl, he should have nipped this shit in the bud at the very start. He should not have even tried to entertain this conversation. If this girl is 15, if she's not going to listen to me, I'm just going to ban her off my fucking Discord, and that be the end of it. Oh, I talked to her mom. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Her mom hardly speaks any English. You didn't talk to her for shit.
The fact that the word clout even entered the conversation is a problem in itself, and how the hell does she have a better editor than me? JiDion needs to take this as a learning experience because he did drop the ball very hard in some places.
He did, absolutely.
That being said, I don't think he's nearly as bad as Reddit or Twitter of all places made him out to be.
Nah, absolutely not. Honestly, that was a good video. If you like this right here, hit the subscribe button and the like button as well. Hell, give WestChat a subscribe and even hit his like button as well. Thank you for everyone, and peace out and have a good one.